Chill. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I feel like I'm a bit too hyped. I'm hot. I should have turned the air on. I might have to turn the air on. I'm guessing it's gonna get real hot and toasty. This is not a first time reaction, because if you thought that I was going to miss watching this movie on the IMAX screen, or was it Dolby? We're here to scream, we're here to squeal, and we're here to talk about this together, because we have to. Like, it has to be talked about together on the channel. And also, I have some questions that need answered, because when I watch stuff together, I can ask my questions, y'all answer it in the comment section. But I couldn't do this when I was watching it in the theaters. Or I'm about to sit here for 2 hours and 20 minutes and have a grand old time. Cough, cough. I'm too excited about this. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. They're so creative with the animation, with the art. Like, come on, like, they had some creative geniuses, you know, in the studio. Shout out to everyone who had a hand on this film. Clap it up, clap it up.
Let's do things differently this time. Like, so differently.
Yeah, this was different.
His name is Miles Morales.
Ooh, listen to the music. Let me turn it up. Turn it up. Ooh, with the drums.
And he's not the only one.
Yep. Yep.
He hasn't always had it easy. I didn't want to hurt him.
Come on, bro. This is so peak. Look at the animation. Look at the art. Look at the colors. We're really just here to fangirl, honestly. Earth 65, Spider-Gwen's world.
That's not how someone who's fine would say that.
Say, I'm great, thanks.
I'm sorry, but their hair looks great. The curls, oh yeah.
I don't get you, man.
You're right.
Gwen, girlie, what's wrong? What's happening? What's the problem? What's the tea?
You always wind up a solo act.
Oh, now to think about Miles. They're so cute.
Before Miles, there was Peter.
Okay, so when she says before Miles, there is Peter, was there like romantic? We know that they dated in The Amazing Spider-Man, right? But was that the same thing here? Or was they just like best friends? He just came over for dinner. That's so wild that he's like the lizard in this verse. I need to see everything. Like, I need a spin-off, like a 30-minute episode. The music is everything.
Wanted to be special.
Like you. Aww.
Gwen.
Gwen? Who's Gwen?
Girl, you can drop the act now. He's dying. Not who's Gwen.
Hey!
I mean, to me, it looks like she was helping him, trying to help him.
And there's no way to get there.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
We caught a break in the Spider-Woman case. It'll be good for us.
Don't be so sure.
She killed your friend.
You know what, Dad? I've come to terms with that, and I'm over it. So you can like stop searching now. Like, I'm completely settled mentally about it. Am I the only one who likes the Maguire Spider-Man that like it comes out of his wrist? I don't know. I just feel like it seems so much more authentic. Like I'm an actual spider.
Got your signs of Spider-Woman.
There's your sign.
Yep, we got our sign.
Good to know.
Let the voice change up.
You're glitching, huh? In there.
Been there, done that. I forgot this guy's name though. Miguel, I think.
I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying.
Okay. You're pretty thick to be Spider-Man. You're kind of like
My name is Miguel O'Hara.
Miguel O'Hara.
Strike force dedicated to the security of the multiverse.
Forget it. Can you?
Hold on. Don't cut him off. That voice.
Now I'm stuck putting everybody back where they belong before all of time and space collapses.
And we really appreciate you for that. We really like Oscar Isaac. Yeah. Ooh. Look at the hair. Gorgeous. Oh, the soundtrack is spectacular. Ooh.
I'm scared.
He's a werewolf? Was he always a werewolf?
You don't look like a good guy. You're just gonna have to shut up and trust me.
To be honest, like, y'all couldn't even handle half of the stuff that we do. You want us to wear a badge and uniform for us to be considered the good guys? Like, y'all couldn't even handle it. She's so cool. She's cool with amazing hair. She's also pregnant. Like, we love a mother. Freaking Miguel is so cool. He's very attractive.
That's what I was gonna do.
I like how each spider person has their own style. Gwen is white. Oh, girl has a motorcycle. Miguel is just attractive. Like,
You're under arrest.
I just saved a bunch of
For the
people.
murder of Peter Parker.
you don't even know if I killed him for real, though. You literally have no proof that I killed him. Did you see me put the blade to his neck? I love how Gwen just accepted the haircut. This haircut is a sentiment to my bestie, my best friend from Earth. What Earth is he from?
You have the right to remain silent.
Really? After all these years?
Really? This
16 years, Dad. 16 years, Dad. I've known you for 16 years. You gonna turn your back on me like this? You're not gonna be like, let's go home and talk about this?
We got you. Right, Miguel?
Miguel, do you got me or what? I'm done, I'm sorry. But to be honest, like, Dad, come on. You could have at least listened 5 seconds longer before you tried to read me my Miranda rights.
Well, join the club.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Come on, the soundtrack is stellar. Like, let me turn it up just a little bit more. Okay. But the soundtrack is just so spectacular. Brooklyn. They literally just said his Earth 1610.
I'm sure he's gonna be here any minute.
The mom is so pretty. Everyone's attractive on this movie.
It should be simple enough. Just make a hole.
Ew. There's just something disgusting about him. Everyone's attractive on this movie. It is all the hoes. It is all the hoes.
I've never robbed anybody in my life. Please don't make this a bad experience for me.
That's funny.
Why do people say ATM machine? The M stands for machine.
So what should we call it then, Miles, since you know everything? ATM? Just ATM. Okay. Then what does the A and the T stand for? Automatic transaction machine?
You're not smart.
We meet again, Spider.
Ew, that is so disturbing.
Okay, let's do this one last time. My name is Miles Morales.
Hi, Miles. Been so long. Been so long since I've seen you.
And for the last year and 4 months, I've been Brooklyn's one.
He's so old now. I watched this man grow up. I watched him go from like barely knowing how to use his powers to being like a pro.
I designed my new suit with some fly ambiance down the side.
It looks good.
I guest hosted Jeopardy.
Oh,
Endorsed baby powder.
so cool.
Apologize for endorsing baby powder.
This is so real. You know, he was an influencer. His influencer apology, we love that for him. You really made it once you have to give an influencer apology.
Would they get it if I told them?
Of course they would. We can't say the same about Gwen's dad.
No shade.
But like your parents, like, for sure. Oh, come on. Oh, he's obsessed. He's obsessed. He's in love. Like, come on, girl.
Even though he turned out to be the Prowler.
Yeah. Can we get a background story on what happened there? Like, I need to know. How did you get into the life of crime, Uncle Aaron?
I'm Spider-Man. No one can take that away from me.
Period. I love the foreshadow. No one can take that away from me. Like, yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
I'm writing an essay.
There's a bad guy on the...
Okay, when I watched this in theaters, I forgot that the roommate knew. But like, your roommate knows. Just tell your parents. Come on, bro. He got his powers down pat. This man is a pro.
A- in English.
She's a tough grader.
And a B in Spanish.
What? Be in Spanish? Oh, I forgot that he's Spanish. But I'm saying, like, that's pretty good.
I could help figure out how to travel to other dimensions.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a really good fake job.
Dad, can you...
It's the fact that it's not a fake job and the fact that he could actually do that.
You guys just keep talking. This is all great stuff.
Wait.
I gotta go too.
What? You're gonna leave
He takes after his father.
He's lying to you.
Jeff?
Your son. He's lying.
Oh, I thought she was talking about her husband. I was like, girl, you are the school counselor, not a relationship therapist. Stop.
You left in the middle of a fight.
I did not.
It was inconsiderate and super rude.
Spider's pretty funny.
He's barely a villain of the week.
I love how the dad is a part of it without actually being a part of it. It's like, you know, just dad, father, and son teaming up together to fight crime, but we just don't know we're related. No, don't. That's not a good idea. Don't do it. Do not do it, sir. Okay, there we go. I love that. I'm sorry, I love that. On it. Let me rewind it real quick. That was so smooth. The Spidey sense is going off. He's like, oh, Dad, gotta get you. Come on, bro. Come on.
I worked at Alchemax. I ran a test on this collider that brought a spider here from an—
Oh. Bro. Is that him right here? Miles. That's Miles, right? Because we know, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, like, we know the guy, he had 2 braids, right? That's him. Hey.
My spider made you Spider-Man. You ran through the cafeteria. You hit me with a bagel.
Yeah, I don't recall that.
You make your flippy, little sassy jokes.
They are flippy and sassy.
I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
I created—
Right, we're just trying to bring a little energy, a little fun energy. You know the vibes.
You meet me into this. Look at me. You did this to me.
Calm down, sir. I kind of made you cool. You can like transport and teleport through freaking holes. Like, what do you mean? You're great. You're awesome.
You're a queen too.
You know we're supposed to catch the bad guys, right? Gutierrez, get the crane, man.
I feel like out of all the heroes out there, Spider-Man may cause the most destruction. The Avengers have their fair share also, but like single-handedly as one person.
Oh, your son.
He's a good kid.
Yeah? Cool. Well, I should probably...
That's all he wanted to hear.
Well, as an objective observer with no skin...
He is so seedy at the bottom. Look how small he is.
I don't think that guy's gonna show his face again.
What?
He has no face to show.
I'm going to put my head in that hole.
That could be taken in so many different ways.
My holes can take—
I'm sorry. I hate the word holes. It just feels so weird.
Excuse me.
She's from... What's she's from?
You're acting like weird stuff like this happens to you all the time.
She runs a corner store.
My holes aren't a curse. They're the answer.
Can you stop talking about your holes? You're making everyone uncomfortable.
Right.
Tomorrow morning, Spider-Man, page 1 with a
This is so cool. Are they gonna make a Lego Spider-Man movie?
Thing changed.
I said the same thing that I'm about to say in my Spider-Man binge, but sometimes there's some things you can leave to the police, okay, Spidey? Like, there are some things you can leave to the law enforcement so you can get to the little thing on time, okay?
Son.
Let's prioritize. See, like, this is embarrassing.
You head up at that school?
Oh yeah, you bet.
I like how this man put on an entire coat, hoodie. I feel like it's 80 degrees outside. Everyone has on summer clothes, bro. Like, you couldn't wear that in Houston. Not in this weather. You would literally die of heat stroke. Miles says it's drip or drown, bro. It's drip or drown.
What, a graffiti emergency? A party with some friends I've never met emergency?
Explain yourself.
See, this would be much easier if you just told your parents. Is it against Spider-Man lore to tell your parents?
You're grounded.
What?
Oh, yeah.
For how long?
A month.
Dad.
A month is crazy.
Tell me.
Listen to me.
Okay, champ, say whatever you want to say. What do you got to tell me so bad?
Not in this hostile environment. I don't feel motivated to say anymore. Thank you. I'll go pout in my room now.
You know what? Never mind.
Right? You see, like, when you come with that energy, you get a never mind. Bro, headphones are dangerous. You don't know what's going on around you.
How did you get...
Aw, they're so cute. Hey, girly bestie.
Still in the package.
Really? Who does that?
Are these your drawings?
What?
Yeah, they're good. Wow, there's...
About that.
Missed you too.
I love how she just understands. She understood.
Let's see then.
Let's go.
Thread the needle.
Come on, they're so cute. It's just someone you can fly through the city with, all right? A couple that fights together stays together. That's why they're so cute, because they're so compatible.
And Hobie and I just like...
Wait, who's Hobie?
Oh my...
Like, who's Hobie?
I mean, my parents. I mean, maybe if I told them.
Don't trust me on that.
Girl, that's your experience. Don't put that on Miles. Not the background music with this scene.
Things are supposed to be just for us.
This is so cute.
In every other universe, Gwen Stacy falls for Spider-Man. It doesn't end well.
But she's Spider-Woman, so it's different.
It's the first time for everything, right?
They're so cute. They're the cutest little cuties.
These platinos are just deep fried feelings.
Look at this girl.
I bet she doesn't even speak Spanish.
Oh my gosh, mothers are so overprotective over their sons. Like, you will get a side eye.
Ah, right.
Look, if it was up to me, you...
I know.
Oh, he just wants to be a part of something.
No, don't do that, Miles.
All right.
Chill.
I'm sorry.
Hello. Hi.
She scared me.
Rio, hi. I've heard so much about you.
Rio.
My first name. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to get my steps in. really wish I could. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
They're so cute. Like, come on. I'm just rooting for them so heavy. This nice little cute teenage love. Like, aw. Aw. Tell her. She'll understand. She's your mother. He wants to tell her so badly. He just wants someone he can talk to about it. To connect with on that level, at least. That's why Gwen is so important to him.
Here's the deal.
Oh,
Wherever you go from here, you
this
have
is
to
such a
promise
beautiful
to
moment.
Take care of that little boy for me.
Right.
Make sure he never forgets where he came from.
Oh,
And he never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong there.
kids need to hear this, especially in this day and age. Especially kids of color. They have to hear stuff like this, especially in America.
I'll see you later. With a cake.
Oh, he's such a sweet boy.
Shake me now.
Bro, that invisible power is just so clutch.
I had to know how he was. I'll never see him again.
Why can't she see him again? What do you mean?
Do you know how bad this is for you?
Every dimension.
Why are her eyebrows so perfect?
He's making himself more powerful so he can beat me.
Amazing.
The fact that he's doing all of that just so he can beat Miles is crazy. Like,
Never got too close to someone?
I did, but I got over it.
we can't all be tough. Okay. Come on. Come on. Y'all knew what y'all were doing with this scene. Y'all knew what y'all were doing with this scene. Stop it. Like, do not dangle these two in my face like this. Go after her, Miles. You gotta go after her. The soundtrack is crazy. Who did the soundtrack? Mambatan.
What? I'm here to help.
Miles.
Did you follow me?
No, I went there without you knowing.
You're not supposed to be here.
I mean, in his defense, the portal stayed open for quite a while. So it's kind of like it wanted me to go through.
I shouldn't have ever come to see you.
Dang.
Right.
Hey, new guy must be in love with you.
Okay,
No, I'm not.
Oh, good at reading. My name is Pravitra Prabhakar, and for the past 6 months...
I love the hair.
You got a watch?
Yeah.
Wait, so what's the requirements to getting a watch? Does every spider person have a watch? Because that's what it sounds like. That's what it's seeming like.
Chai means tea, bro. You're saying tea. Would I ask you for a coffee with room for cream?
Sorry.
That's funny because he said the same thing with ATM machine.
Non-bread, which is the same as saying bread, which is the same as saying chai tea.
Which is the same as saying ATM machine.
This romantic tension is so palpable.
Right? It's so good.
Will they, won't they?
Will they, won't they?
How can you guys even concentrate?
I can't. It's so good.
Do you know about Hobie?
What should I know?
Yes, Hobie.
Looks like he did not know.
I love that he's for this. He's shipping this.
I'm about to be so much more than a villain of the week.
I'm sorry I called you that, okay?
Right, like he's very hurt. Like, you hit a sore spot.
How's it going now?
Great. You know, getting worse by the second.
I've been working on something new.
What are you doing exactly?
How long does this usually take?
Something, or do we just stand here?
Are you like charging it?
And how did you know you could do this though? Okay. Hobie's so cool.
Miles, Hobie, Miles.
Hi, I've never heard of you because Gwen barely ever mentioned you.
Don't be jealous, Miles.
And for the last 3 years, I've been the one and only. Wait.
Oh yeah. Pull the hair out.
Oh, crap.
I thought you hated
Spider
ladies.
Punk.
Back of a team. I don't believe in teams.
Aren't you in a band?
I don't believe in consistency.
Everyone here thinks you're a joke.
They won't after this.
No!
This man is kind of OP though. He's kind of OP.
You're for Spider-Man.
Oh. That's strange. Is he remembering everything? Or what is happening?
What was
was that though?
Our future.
What the heck?
I'm gonna take everything from you, like I took everything from you.
This man is OP, so he's able to show him the future.
See you back home.
Dang. Okay, knowing what I know and seeing that little future glimpse, I think I get it now.
You slow down that building.
I'll do it, but not because you told me to.
Why is he so funny?
Hurry, everyone! This way, quickly!
This is what we saw in like the little future glimpse, right? But we saw it parallel with Miles' dad.
I got him. Miles! It's too dangerous. I'll be okay, I promise.
That's what she tried to save him. Okay, in theaters, I was kind of confused when we get to the later events. But like, I get it now. I get it. Everything's better in hindsight. Some things are better in hindsight. Some things are better when you know what's gonna happen.
Excellent job.
And he's thinking he did a great thing. And this guy's thanking him for it. To me personally, I think that he did the right thing. Now, how this has consequences on the entire dimension and universe, well, that comes later. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
So, what do you think?
What I always think. You're amazing.
Right? He's great. I wonder what she's really thinking behind that mask, though.
Hey, I'm Miles. We actually met before when I was invisible.
I know who you are.
Girl, don't give me the cold shoulder, please. Like, not y'all me mugging this man, look at him crazy. Like, he didn't know. It's not his fault.
Let me explain.
Miguel wants you back at HQ.
Miles was...
I don't follow orders, neither does he.
I'm invited to HQ?
Right. You don't follow orders, Miles.
This is unbelievable.
This is the lobby.
And they're upside down.
Spider Society.
They're upside down. Is that good for the baby? That baby, I really hope that it comes out normal.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, I'm Miles.
Hey, Peters.
I feel like you're kind of cooler if you have a name that's not Peter.
A Prowler.
Prowler?
Not your Prowler.
Pretty cool.
It's rude to stare.
Wait. Okay, so if we're going to connect universes real quick. In Hollins, when he popped up, is he the Prowler? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Can I give you some advice?
Yeah.
My body's back to my parents' dimension, chilling in a folding chair and eating Fritos.
So cool. All the coolness, half the effort.
Hey, good luck out there, man.
Okay, bye.
Miguel's house.
If Gwen wasn't the love interest of choice, she'd be a nice second pick.
My name is Miguel O'Hara.
He's so broody and mysterious.
I'm this dimension's one and only Spider-Man.
And depressed.
I don't always like what I have to do.
Ooh.
But I know I have to be the one to do it.
Man of mystery.
Giving up too much to stop now.
Traumatic background story. Love that. Miguel, have you been spying on me the entire time? Weirdo, like.
Nice parents.
They're fine. I mean, we got in a fight, but they just want what's best for me.
And I'm glad he understands that. He's not one of them teenagers who just don't understand that your parents just want the best for you. His parents also aren't toxic. This man just sits around and watches his life story. No wonder he's depressed.
I want to see my friends, and I need a watch to do that.
Wait, can Gwen and Miles ever be together? Because they're from different dimensions. They would need that watch. Please, we have to work something out. Come on, Miles. This man is so extra. Like, sir. Hurry up. Jump down, because I know you can do it.
Qué maravilla.
Who's worried about Spot?
Sir,
I'll worry.
what if I wasn't a spider? You could have killed me.
You blew another hole in the multiverse.
He doesn't know any better.
What's happening?
Hey, Miguel! My friend Miguel, he just looks scary. He's got no bite.
I'm sure he bites pretty hard.
I thought that he begged me to stay.
You bleeding from the armpits?
Peter, you...
Don't worry about the suit. We'll get you a new suit.
Peter.
His suit looks great. Y'all back. Like, I would not take any Miles slander from no one on this show. This movie.
Oh, Miguel's gonna die.
Miguel, do you smile? Let me see a smile.
You know,
Did he smile in his flashback?
we're supposed to be funny.
The fate
Right.
of the multiverse.
You always lose me with that. You say the fate of the multiverse.
Right, I think the fate of the multiverse would be in better hands if you smiled a little bit, cracked a little joke. Like, laughter solves a lot of problems.
I saved those people.
And that's the problem.
Can you be more specific?
Can you not talk for a second?
That was so spicy.
The Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse. Oh, that's
Clever.
stupid.
Pretty clever.
Called the arachno-humanoid polymultiverse.
And that's not stupid?
Stupid too, I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They are the canon. Chapters that are a part of every Spider story, every time.
Police captain close to Spider-Man dies, saving a kid from falling rubble.
Okay. Garfield. Hi.
Inspector Singh's death was a canon event. You weren't supposed to save him.
Because he's an anomaly.
Gwen tried to stop you.
Right? Dang. You should have just told him.
I was doing both.
Honestly, the problem here is that no one told this man anything.
Because you...
How is he supposed to know?
Because I broke it once myself. I thought it was harmless. But I was wrong.
Ay, ay, ay. Then you lost it all over again? Yikes.
My dad is about to be captain.
That sucks, bro. That's like a double whammy. He lost Uncle Aaron and now he has to lose his dad. Like, at least in other stories, they'll lose their uncle and then they'll lose a captain that's close to them. But close is an understatement. It's his dad.
Spot does it. He kills him.
But if we destroy Spot, can we stop him? Can we stop that?
When does it happen?
In 2 days.
Dang.
What about your dad?
This is crazy.
He's the captain, right?
She's accepted it.
Okay, what about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here, Miles.
This is why you don't mess with time. Because when you know this stuff, you're going to always try to stop it.
You realize how messed up that sounds, right?
Not everybody coming surrounding me, trying to gang up on my boy.
Miles, we all want to live the life we wish we had. Believe me, I have tried.
Oh, the music is everything.
You can't have it all, kid.
Yeah, but I'm going to have my dad. How about that?
That's the job. That's what you signed up for.
Did he? I don't think he signed up for it. I think he was bit accidentally.
Penny?
Penny, you too? Y'all trying to give me an intervention? That's what this is? Oh, okay.
Intervention?
That's real cute.
We know it's hard.
Who are you? Shorty?
Last time, why not run it back, huh?
Hey, hold on.
Right.
Right, Quinn.
Period.
You should have never come to see me.
Exactly.
Stop calling me.
We ain't friends.
Stop!
Just need to hold you a few days.
Hobby! Ride or die! Hobby or Hobie? Hobie, hobby, Hobie also, if it's Hobie. Period. Now let's go. If I haven't made it clear, I'm very much Team Miles Morales. This man will save his father. Ain't no one gonna stop him.
Just for the record, I quit.
Period, Hobie. The system. Miguel is actually very scary when he's serious. I mean, well, he's always serious. So yeah, he's always scary. Oh, Spider Cat. Spider Dino. Oh, sorry, what? Ew. Not the little oars.
And then I looked at my uncle and...
Let me guess. He died?
Yeah, you gotta be emotionally fit and stable to be Spider-Man. The amount of debts that surround you. Yo. Oh. That could have been some debts. Someone broke a hip. Oh. You could at least missed her head, bro. Oh. Miguel is literally... He's scary. His music is everything. Oh, that little music. Yeah. His little theme, I guess. And the music is so OP. It's so good. No!
My well-defined musculature, so don't even...
That voice was kind of... Like that little noise. Isn't it the same kind of theme they had for the Prowler?
I feel bad.
You should feel bad. You were my mentor.
You're the reason I had her, okay? She was gonna turn out like you.
I meant that much to you? Right. Why did you come see me? I was lonely.
Bad things are gonna
I like how he's just in his slippers in a robe.
You do not have my location. Over.
You should have threw that away. Oh my gosh, Miguel, please don't chase after me. It's scary. This is such a good scene. Like, I feel like this is probably the best Spider-Man scene of all the Spider-Man movies. Right? Like, this chase. Like, come on.
You're both equally terrible. Does that settle it?
Yeah, freaking Miguel is like Spider Daddy. Oh,
What are those claws?
Who do you think you are?
Miles Morales, bye.
My name
Period.
is Miles Morales.
Let him know what your mother taught you. What your mother tell you.
You're an anomaly!
If you let me...
Well, I didn't ask to be an anomaly. I didn't ask to be an anomaly, you freaking giant attractive hunk of muscle.
You're the original anomaly!
That's crazy. Like, the original? Okay. The OA. I'll take that.
There's a world out there with no Spider-Man to protect them because it bit you instead. No.
But is that my fault, though?
Spider-Man, you're a mistake!
Chill. Hold on. I'm sorry. Like, chill. Miguel, chill out, Miguel. Chill.
If this would have happened. And all this time, I have been the only one holding it all together.
Well, you're not doing a good job anymore.
You never did.
I do belong here because guess what? My mother told me that I did. And mother knows best.
You talked about this?
Wow.
You knew?
Traitors.
That's why you never came to see me.
This is wild. This is such a shift, bro.
I'm not a kid, Gwen.
I mean, you kind of are. Miguel, so what are you going to do? Break my back? Like, calm down.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Right.
Nah. I'm gonna do
Nah. This is such a fantastic scene. Oh, he's so hurt. He's so hurt. Y'all are the closest to him. The closest people to him besides his parents. They're gonna figure something out, right? Like, we can't let his dad die. I don't care if he's the original anomaly. Like, what does that even mean? So, like, after him, like, he created anomalies? Like, I don't get it. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back. Oh, I didn't notice that in the theater. Identify. It said Earth 42. Miguel, please. Please, sir, please.
Like, for the past hour, I have been shaking.
Do something!
He's such a scary monster. He looks like he wants to claw my throat out. Like, sir, let's have a conversation in my dimension next time I see you. Bye. Help a fellow melanated brother out. See that look? Same mindset. It's like, I get both sides. It's hard to be against either one of them, but like, come on. That man that can't let his dad die.
You let him go. You didn't catch him, Gwen.
Okay, let's...
And I get Miguel, like, he's trying to keep things in order.
As a father of a daughter and the son of a mother...
Yeah, actually...
Stupid.
You know for certain what happens if he breaks the canon?
Do you want to find out?
I mean, I'm kind of interested in just knowing. Like, calm down. Miguel, you're blaming everyone.
We are supposed to be the good guys.
Y'all really hunting this man down. Like, y'all hunted this man down because he wants to save his dad. Like, let's really think about our actions. Let's really go back and rethink what's going on here.
We are.
Not with that face, you're not.
We are.
Who are you trying to convince? Yourself or the people? Right. Miguel is so freaking cool. Like, oh my gosh. Cool, scary, attractive, bulky, muscular. Like, just everything that you would want. Not very funny. He can use a little bit of dose of goofiness. Then he'd just be like the perfect scrumdiddlyumptious, like scrumdiddlyum guy.
I can't lose one more friend. Wait a minute, you're not gonna be captain? That means
he's not gonna die. Well, maybe we can just stop. Okay, so I feel like there's only a few options here. Kill Spot or stop the dad, Miles' dad, from becoming the captain. I feel like those are only two options. Or maybe because he's an anomaly, it won't matter. Because if he wasn't supposed to be Spider-Man, then the whole Spider-Man rules shouldn't apply to him. But I don't feel like that's the case because Uncle Aaron died. And we know the uncles die. In case it don't work out, Hobie's a real one. See, Dad, I'm pretty cool.
You're a mistake.
You're not that. You're not that, Miles. Don't listen to this random man that you met yesterday. Don't let him tell you who you are. It's just weird that they're making this Miles' fault when, like, no one who's become Spider-Man has asked for it. It's always been an accident, right? So whose fault is this really? Not Miles. It's not his fault that a spider came into his dimension and bit him.
Did you check your locations?
Yes, Dad.
No sign of him.
Right? He's dad. He's like our spider dad, spider daddy, spider father.
Is now a bad time?
Am I too late?
What did you do to your hair?
Are you guys okay? But
¿Qué te pasa, mijo?
¿Qué te pasa, mijo?
I kept thinking about what you said. Now let him have it, Mom.
Period.
Beat them all.
Aw, he's standing so tall in that. I love Miles.
I know how strong I am.
He's such a good kid. He's such a cutie.
I'm strong because of you.
Aw, I will root for Miles to the end. Nothing he can do will ever make me not root for him.
There's something coming for.
He's like so innocent and cute.
His name is Spot. He's my nemesis.
Oh, now he's his nemesis.
Cause I thought if you knew, you wouldn't love me the same.
Of course she wouldn't. Of course she would.
I don't care what you say.
Right.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Same. I don't care what you say, Miles. I want a son so badly. When I was young and dumb, I used to want like 6 boys. Now I want like 4.
Who's Spider-Man?
the superhero?
I was so confused when she said this. I'm confused. She's confused. Miles is confused. This music is so eerie. You hear this music? This, oh my god, so ominous.
To talk.
Oh, he's glitching. He's glitching.
He's in the wrong universe.
Yikes. This is the biggest plot twist ever. Even though they told us earlier, no one saw it coming.
That machine.
It literally showed us. They're good. Uncle Aaron. Hi.
Uncle Aaron?
Are you still the Prowler? Are you still the bad guy?
Oh, you took your braids out? On purpose?
Yeah.
Not on purpose. He probably had them braids in for like months. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
All right, we gotta roll.
What the heck? This is crazy. This is so wild. I can't believe you're the bad guy. Like, you're bad in every dimension, Uncle Aaron. Like, what's up with you? He's like evil in every dimension.
Problems.
This doesn't even look like your dimension, bro. It looks like freaking, I don't know, Gotham City.
There's no Spider-Man here.
A city with no Spider-Man is literally Gotham. This music is crazy. I'm gonna keep saying it because it really is. Ooh. Wait, oh, I forgot. He's the Prowler in here.
It's mine.
Oh, come on. What the heck are you doing here? Well, that's his jacket, Emo. Where's Miles?
I don't know.
Not her wearing his jacket. Okay.
I think you're going young.
Never mind, never mind, never mind.
Tell him 5 months. And tell him we love him.
5 months is crazy. Claws of the Prowler. Is all this in the comics? All of it? Him going to the wrong dimension and everything?
I don't belong here. I need to go home. Okay?
What are the police doing in this universe? Like, hello? You mean to tell me y'all can't handle anything without Spider-Man?
You be a good guy.
A good guy?
The fact that he's not a good guy in any dimension is crazy.
Probably.
Ooh, did he punch him? His face? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, not baby boy.
I'm not. Your father. You said he's still alive.
Yeah?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Bro, the braids are everything. The braids eat, bro.
You can call me the Prowler.
This right here is the biggest plot twist of the century. Not him being a freaking Prowler.
You have to let me go.
Please.
Why would I do that?
Come on, Miles. We're the good guy, Miles. We're not the bad guy. Oh, them braids are eating. There's Spot. Come on, let's get the gang together. Bro, it's the fact that this feels like the end of the movie, right? When I was watching it, it felt like the end of the movie. But I was like, oh, whatever. You know, we're about to enter the final act, bro. We're about to enter the final act. I didn't think we were about to cut it off on me.
Few old friends. You want in?
That to be continued is freaking the evilest thing I've ever seen on my screen inside of a movie theater. Isn't that the song that Gwen was playing in the beginning? Yeah. What a great film. Do you have an end credit? Oh. I feel like it's criminal not to look at the ending animation. Come on. Somebody put in work to animate this. Bro, this movie's so hype. It's so good, bro. It's so good. It's so good. The animation peaked, the music. Like, I just can't get over the music. I just really can't get over the music. Like, it's so good. Whoever did the soundtrack, the OST. Who did the OST? We gotta give them their flowers. Daniel Pemberton? Okay. If that's the man who did it, like, you ate, bro. You ate. You really did your thing with the music. Like, Gwen's song, the fact that they took Gwen's song that she was playing in the beginning and I think they reprised it. It was exactly how it sounded at the end. Like, ugh, everything. The plot twist, the fact that he's in a different dimension. I'm not sure if it's like, this is everything that happened in the comics, right? Like, this is also happening in the comics, I think, because they kept showing us the comic book, so I'm assuming that these things happen in the comics as well. This is just such a good movie. I can't wait to watch it again. It's so good. I'm so glad I have the chance to watch it on the channel. I feel like that scene, the chase scene, was like one of the best scenes. Honestly, probably one of the best chase scenes I've seen. And then, like, I feel like it's probably the best scene out of all the Spider-Man movies. I feel like the only scene out of the Spider-Man films that probably come close to this is in Garfield's second movie, the Amazing Spider-Man, the second movie with Electro. That scene on the staircase, that was really good. But it's really not touching this one, in my personal opinion. Anywho, I think the full reaction is going on Patreon. And this is just such a good movie. I love it. I love the little lesson. Miles Morales will return. Of course, he better. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. To die. I can't wait for it to come out. I really can't wait for this movie to come out, the second part to come out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. It's your girl, Lakia J. Bye.